Jai Hind students. Well, we were studying the second chapter, that is school walks, and I explained up to here, up to this paragraph. Okay, so what we have seen that the children were enjoying in the park. They were, walking everywhere near the temple, and Toto and Sako were trying to find out the shooting star in the well. Okay, they were actually trying to find out the star, the twinkling star in the well, but they couldn't see anything in the well. ठीक है तो okay, now next I'm reading first. Sako Chan shook her head. No, never. Toto Chan wondered why it didn't shine. After thinking about it for a while, she said, maybe it is asleep. Opening her big round eyes even wider, Sako Chen asked, do stars sleep? I think they sleep in the daytime and then wake up at night and shine, said Toto Chen quickly because she was not really sure. Okay, now listen the explanation. So Toto and Sako were trying to find out the shooting star. Okay, I have already explained it. Now what happened? Toto thought that the star is not shining. Why? Because she thinks that it might be sleeping. Sako got very surprised by listening this statement of Toto, and Toto further said that I think that stars sleep in the daytime and then wake up at night and shine. So Toto explained the logic like this कि जो stars होते हैं वो दिन में तो सोते रहते हैं और रात को वो जाग जाते हैं and then they shine. So Toto explained like this. Now next, yes, then the children gathered together and walked around the temple grounds. They laughed at the bare bellies of the two Deva kings that stood on their either side of the gate guarding the temple and gazed with awe at the statue of Buddha in the semi-darkness of the main hall. They placed their feet in the great footprint in a stone and said to have been made by a Tengu, a long-nosed goblin. They strolled around the pond, calling out hello to the people in rowboats, and they played hopscotch to their hearts' content with the glossy black pebbles around the graves. Everything was new to Toto Chan, and she greeted each discovery with an excited shout. So now try to understand the explanation of this paragraph. Now what happens that the children were walking and playing around the temple. Okay, they were still in the park and they were enjoying and playing in the park, in the ground near the temple, around the temple. Okay, now what they saw and laughed at the bare bellies. Here, my dear students, bare bellies means they saw, actually bear is naked and bellies is the portion of stomach. Okay, abdomen you can say, bellies we call stomach. So they saw actually two Deva kings statue which were standing each side of the gate guarding the temple and gazed here means saw, देखना. Okay, और उन्होंने और क्या देखा? They saw the statue of Buddha. Okay, but they were surprised also. Okay, they have a fear in their mind. Actually there is a word awe. Awe means a feeling of respect mixed with fear or wonder. When they saw the Buddha, they were also very shocked and surprised, but at the same time they have a respect for Buddha. Okay, so again, they also placed their feet on a stone made by Tengu, a long-nosed goblin. Goblin here means, you can see, they also saw a small ugly creature in fairy tales. Okay, fairy tales that does evil or mischief to humans. फेरी टेल्स मीन्स आपने परियों की जो स्टोरीज होती हैं उसमें आपने कुछ ऐसे जीव देखे होंगे जो देखने में बहुत ही अगली लगते हैं, बदसूरत टाइप होते हैं, एंड दे सीम्स टू बी वेरी इविल. ओके, आप कह सकते हो कि घोस्ट टाइप. ओके, सो दे ऑल्सो सो दैट स्टोन ऑल्सो. ओके, एंड दे वर वेरी एक्साइटेड अबाउट ऑल दीज थिंग्स. Okay, and they also saw the people rowing the boats in the ponds, and they said hello to them, and they also played a game here, hopscotch. बच्चों, वो एक ऐसा गेम होता है in which you throw a stone in the squares. You made a squares, you made a many squares in the ground, and then you throw a stone, and then you jump in that squares. Okay, a game in which a stone is thrown onto set of joined squares. बच्चे जो है ज़मीन में कुछ स्क्वायर्स बना के उसमें स्टोन फेंकते हैं और फिर वो उसमें आगे जंप करते हैं, तो वो उस तरह के गेम को हम कहते हैं हॉपस्कॉच. ओके, सो the children were also playing hopscotch, and they were enjoying, and they were playing hopscotch with the glossy black pebbles here means small stones around the graves. Grave is here, जिसे हम हिंदी में कहते हैं कब्र. ओके, सो देन Toto Chen was also noticing all these activities, and he was also there mixing with the other students also. She was very much excited, and she was enjoying each and every activity. Okay, so now we will read the next paragraph. Time to go back, said the teacher as the sun began to dip, and the children set off for the school along the road between the mustard blossoms and the cherry trees. Little did the children realize then that these walks, a time of freedom and play for them, were in reality precious lessons in science, history, and biology. Toto Chen had already made friends with all the children, and felt she had known them all her life. Let's go for a walk again tomorrow, she shouted to them all on the way back. Yes, let's, they shouted back, hopping and skipping. The butterflies were still going busily about their business, and the song of birds filled the air. Toto Chan's heart was bursting with joy. Now, listen the explanation. Now again, the Toto Chen was very excited and she was very happy, and Toto was really enjoying all these activities with the children. Now it is time to go back in the school, to the school. Okay, so the teacher called all the students and said that it is now time to go back, and all the children were returning. Okay, yes, and now the children started returning to their school. They learned a lot of things in science, history, biology while walking everywhere. Okay, and Toto also made many friends, and she shouted that we would also go for a walk tomorrow. Okay, so they shouted and hopping here means, hopping is a word here which means jump. Okay, and skipping. Okay, so the
Children were skipping, jumping, and they were enjoying with each other. And the butterflies were also very busy in their work, and the birds were chirping and making sound in the air. Toto was very excited and was very happy. So this is the end of your lesson. Thank you.